everyone, I just want to share with you some journal kits that I've put together. There's 4 altogether, and these will be listed in my shop. Each one is more or less the same. So I will start with, I'm just going to put that to one side. I'll start with the papers. There is 10 sheets of coffee dyed plain paper. Then there's 2 sheets of lined. Some of it's quite grungy, and then 2 sheets of squared. These will actually be folded like that in the parcel, because obviously it's kind of cheaper to send it that way. So that's 14 sheets altogether of the paper, and it sounds lovely and it smells so nice if you like coffee. Then we have 2 of these large, I can't even get it in frame, 2 of these with the floral, the flowers, and all the stories to go with the flowers. So you have 2 of them. Then there is 2 of these, and this is house plants. So there's 2 pages, they're still intact, so they just obviously can, if you want to keep them in one piece, you could just reinforce that with some washi tape, but if not, you can just tear it in half and you've got 2 pages there. Then there is 2 pages again of plants and flowers. So I was trying to get all this in frame because these pages are quite large, and they're quite glossy as well, but if you wanted to, you could use some gesso on them to dull them down a little bit. There is 2 Edith Holden, and obviously in each kit these pages will vary. They won't be all the same in each kit, obviously, because it's been taken out of a book. So there'll be 2 Edith Holdens, and that will be slightly different as well. There's 2 of these brown papers. I think these are possibly used for wrapping food, I'm not sure. So you've got 2 of them, and I just folded them in half. Then there is 2 window envelopes that you could coffee dye and maybe fold up, and once you've closed that, obviously you can fold that up and make a double pocket and just trim along the top, or you could just coffee dye it and take the top off and have it in your book. And the possibilities are endless. Then 2 of these envelopes, again you can coffee dye them. Then there is 4 paper bags, 2 lined and 2 polka dot, and they're nice when they're coffee dyed, because they look quite bright because they're gold and white, but the coffee dyeing actually tones them down a lot. Then we have 2 little dictionary. These are actually from an old vintage, like kind of mini dictionary, 2 dictionary pages. There is 2 Pitman shorthand pages, and then there is 2 vintage music sheets, and there is actually some writing like in pencil on them from obviously the person that had them originally. There is 2 bridge scorecards. You can ink them up, or you can coffee dye them, you can stencil them, you can turn them into pockets. There is 4 index cards. Then there is, whoopsie, 4 of these coin envelopes. You can make them into little pockets for your journal. And then there's these, which are the strangest bags that I've ever purchased in my life before, but I got so many of them. They're the foil lined, so I take it they were for food of some sort. I got them from Wish. So there's 4 of them. You can make them into pockets. Whoops. So there is them, 4. Then I've made 4 stamped tags. You've got the Tiffany & Co, and it's been coffee dyed and stenciled. And this one says just a note. And the story begins. Little moments, big memories. This book belongs to. Make each day a story worth telling. Couldn't get that out then. Then we have some pockets. So I've got these 2 pockets, which I'll flip up. So you would, let me get a page. So if that was the page, you could put it on there like so, and then it would flip up. You just glue around there and there. So you can have one side and one the other. So So there's that, and then there's one of these, which is a fold out page, and you've got all that space to write on. See if I can fold all this back up now. And when I use them, I just normally, if I was putting it on a page, I would just glue it along here and here, and just glue it on like so. So there's that one. And then there's this one here. Again, I would just glue that on along here and down there, and that all folds out. Excuse me. So you've got that. If you watch my journal videos, you'll see that when I use them, how they work. Then I made some cluster embellishments for you to add to your journals. They've all got like scraps of paper, some cheesecloth, some lace trim behind here, an image, some bling, a butterfly, some bling again on there, and then the words on it. So we have these two here, and then we have these two little birdie ones, and then we have these two little floral ones. And obviously each one is slightly, the images are slightly different, but all roughly from the same collections of digital prints that I have. So they're all very similar, just maybe different coloured flowers. The birds are doing something different, maybe the flowers are in something different on that, but the backgrounds are more or less the same. So I'm not going to show you each, like I said, I'm not going to show you each journal and each kit, because they're like more or less the same, but they will be listed in my shop. And like I said, there's 4 available, and if you have any questions, just ask. And thanks for watching. Bye.